going on, everyone? So I've arrived at Saxon Gym in Cannock, and I'm going to meet with Ryan. He's one of the top honchos at the PCA Federation, and he's got a clothing line that's coming out as an addition to the PCA, and he wants me to shoot some of the guys in their new garments. So yeah, there's going to be some fashion stuff going on and also some fitness shoots going on, and I'm going to be explaining some of my lighting setups for that, and yeah, and what I'm going to be doing. So So currently shooting at the moment, and the kind of style which they're looking for is a blackout sort of background, and the subject is like the main highlight. So what I'm doing today is I've got one key light with one naked flash behind to achieve that. Usually they are actually high sync sort of flashes anyway, so you can achieve that even if you're like outside in broad daylight, but it's dark enough inside to achieve it without that. So yeah, let's get to it. So I just popped outside Saxon Gym with a good friend of mine who is shooting today, Jay. He's also a fitness photographer, and I've seen some of his work, and he's really good. And he's doing some photos in here today, and his fitness-based stuff, and I'm doing some fashion stuff. I've just asked Jay a couple of questions really. I want to hear his opinions on aspiring fitness photographers and aspiring fitness models, and he's got some pretty good advice. So yeah, what do you think, Jay?
So basically, when it comes to fitness models, you have to make sure your looks, always if you're doing a shoot, you have to make sure you have a chat with your photographer, before the shoot, what you need, about your tan. Your tan is the most important thing, those of people, they come without a tan, and it's really difficult for us to do our job as well, especially when it's come to editing and stuff, you're not going to get that look, what you're looking for if you don't have a tan. So that's one of the main things, main points, what I concern about,
yeah, yeah, he's so right with that. I say even down to like people who've had tans where they haven't done them properly, or they've scraped it and it's patchy,
exactly,
and all these sort of things add to it, and these are things that you can't really save in Photoshop.
Yeah,
and he's exactly right. And also as a model, you want to make yourself look as best as you can, and your tan is going to do that. So what do you think, Jay, about someone going preparing for a fitness shoot as well? Like what? So not as an athlete, yeah. So looking to do a photo shoot.
Basically, what I'm normally like telling to all my clients, to get more ideas about, what sort of angles, what sort of shots, they want to know, now it's quite easy, when you go on social media like Instagram and Facebook, there's loads of options, loads of ideas you can take, if you go to different pages, there's loads of thousands of millions of pictures.
Yeah, exactly. So it's great, bringing it, give us a lot of inspiration as well.
Exactly.
Inspiration for the shoots, like Jay says.
Exactly.
There's so much stuff like Pinterest, Instagram. You can screenshot all this, because at the end of the day, these are your shots as well, and you want to make them look as good as you want them to, stuff. Because there are different styles. I don't know if Jay does this as well, but not so much style. We have our own way of doing it, but different angles and. People like different shots of how they stood or stood in poses. So and we need to know this, because we can advise on poses, etc. But you may not like them.
You always make sure if you have any ideas like that, any screenshots and something like that, show it to your photographer before the shoot. Say this is what I want. These are the shots I like. And as a photographer should know, whether that particular shot is going to suit for that person or not.
So, good advice. This is. You want to introduce yourself as well? You can give him a follow.
Yeah, I'm Jay, and my work Instagram page and my Facebook page called Photo Arts by Jay. Yeah, you can follow me and give me a shout. Yeah. If you need any help.
Yeah, he's got good stuff. Yeah, I do like his work. Cheers. So like I said before, the PCA clothing brand is looking for a kind of dramatic sort of style. So I'm going to go for the blackout background, or a really dark sort of background, and the model is highlighted. because that's kind of what the federation is kind of about. You see, you look at the Instagram, you look at their website, and you kind of get the feel that bodybuilder sort of theme. So in order to keep that sort of blackout sort of background, you've got to be careful where you're putting your lights as well, because in these sort of unit sort of buildings, you also got like white walls or reflective sort of paint on the walls, so it's easy for the light to bounce everywhere. So that's one tip, is where you put in your actual model, because if you put them next to reflective sort of materials, they're going to look really light again, and the style is not going to be consistent throughout. Something you want to bear in mind, so when I usually do fitness shoots, I angle the lights really high, and this creates a lot of shadow on the body, etc., which is brilliant for fitness shoots. But in this case, the garments is going to be the main focus. So as you can see, I got a lot lower now, but not too low that you're not creating shadows on the jawline, etc. So it's more of a fashion shoot, but more of an urban grungy sort of look to it. So a few important things I look out for is how the garment is actually presented. So there's been a lot of times where there's like bits of fluff, etc. on the garment, or there's creases part of the garment, and this can make a massive difference to how it looks. So if you're working with a fitness brand, it's really important to get the fit right. So take the time to get all different sizes. If you think it looks a bit too big on the model, get it changed, because it is a fitness brand after all, and the kind of style at the moment is really fitted clothes, especially if you're in the fitness industry. So from the get-go, you want to make sure that you're marketing it properly, and this is the audience that's going to be looking at your clothes. That's the first thing they're going to look at. Is the fit going to be good? Is it going to fit the toned muscles? Is it going to fit my lower waist? Because this is kind of the natural bodybuilder sort of physique, where you have that thinner waist and wider shoulders. So your audience are going to be looking for that straight away. So if you're doing a fitness shoot, I would definitely keep that in mind. So just finished up the shoot now. Hopefully you got some useful tips from that. So if you like what you see, please give me a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below, and I can give you a bit more specifics on things. So yeah, more content coming soon. See ya.